guys, it's Keegan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the most special guest ever.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I am also a YouTuber. I do a lot of the same content that Keegan does. I am like a college lifestyle vlogger, so it's like the perfect little pair.
I love us.
I love us too.
So right now we're getting ready to go to a game day, University of Alabama. So I'm visiting Lauren in Alabama right now for the weekend. It's kind of like a long weekend.
It's a long weekend.
A long weekend.
I'm not complaining.
I know.
I love it.
And we thought it'd be fun to do a little get ready with me. So this is actually part 2 of the get ready with me. Part 1's on Lauren's channel. Pause this video. Don't even watch it yet.
Just go back.
Rewind. It will be linked down below. Lauren's channel will be linked down below. You better subscribe while you're there. And so this is part 2, and we're doing like a little Q&A kind of style. What are some of the biggest similarities / differences between you guys?
Okay, so many similarities.
So many.
First off, we make the same type of videos.
Yeah.
We have basically the same type of vibe.
We're the same person.
We really are.
The pink thing.
The pink thing.
Okay, this is like the weirdest thing. One day I was peeing.
It was so
I know.
sweet.
And I
Not
like,
our peeing, but it's sweet.
I came out of the bathroom and I go, Lauren, I just had a thought. We have so much in common. And I think that's why we're such good friends. It's because we are such the same person.
Yes.
And I said to her, I was like, I think we are both... What did I say? I think we are both pink. You're cool tone pink and I'm warm tone pink. That might make no sense. Do you know how I told you how I like describe people in colors?
It makes sense. No, it completely made sense. And I was literally falling asleep when she said that, and I literally arose.
You were like...
That was so deep and beautiful. Thank you for that.
Similarities.
Similar.
I think that we have gone through a lot of the same life experiences.
Uh-huh.
And I think that we have a lot of things going on in our current lives right now that are very similar. Obviously, we both do YouTube, and majority of the people that we surround ourselves in like our physical everyday life are like our college friends are also not YouTubers. But also, I've met a ton of YouTubers that I have nothing in common with. Obviously, we can like talk about work stuff, but personality-wise, like we just get along so well.
We do.
There's so many things where she'll be like, oh, I like have this opinion on this, and I'm like, no way, me too, that's such an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, we have the same opinions about things, and it's like once we speak out about speak about them, we're like, oh, like we're the same person. But yeah, I was gonna bring up the YouTube thing. I was like, not that like, oh, we're YouTubers, we're so alike. You get it.
Yeah.
Like there is so much that goes into YouTube, and like you said, you have so many friends that you surround yourself with that aren't YouTubers.
Yeah.
So they don't get how much effort and work it actually goes into it. Having you there where I can like rant about literally anything at any point because we go Snapchat together. Having that person here in your corner helps so much. For differences,
it's so hard.
I know.
I thought you were thinking like I had the best difference, and I was like, what?
Oh, no. You wear pants, and I don't. Well, I do wear pants. You wear like pants.
Our biggest difference is the culture of where we grew up and where we're from.
Well, yeah, I grew up in the deep south.
And I grew up in Southwest. I don't even know if that's like what you call it. It's not in any negative way. It's just like you'll be saying things, and I'm like, can you explain what that means?
Yeah, no, or I'll say things like in a twang or like too fast, and you're like, what did you just say?
I feel like you speak very clearly. Like
Thank you.
I love when you say y'all. It's so funny to me. It's like when Canadians say a. Like that's what it's like.
I'm a Canadian. Well, not really, but like my version
I'm a Canadian. Also, another thing that's very similar about us is we always order the same thing.
Yeah.
And it's never like I'm ordering it because you're ordering or vice versa. It's like I think this looks good on the menu. I think this looks good on the menu, and you're like, oh, me too. I was gonna order. Like, you know what I mean? We have a lot in common, and I think physically being with you in person has showed me that we have a lot more in common than even I thought.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You coming here showed me that we are so similar in so many different ways. Yeah.
Genuinely feel like we were meant to know each other.
I 100%. We talked about this when we went to the wine market.
Yes.
Is we were sitting there and I was saying like it's so weird thinking like if I didn't start a YouTube channel, would we be here right now? Like
not at all. I think that we were meant to be friends though. You have been one of the friends that I have grown the closest to very quickly in the best way possible.
That was so beautiful.
We have to be a little vague about this one. What's an inside joke that you two have? We have like code names for each other's friends, and it's not in a negative way at all. Sometimes it's hard to remember who's who.
Yeah, it's like when you call your crush pineapple.
That's exactly what it is.
It literally is that, but it's not like
it's not in a mean way at all.
Yeah, no, it's not like I'm going to talk about eggplant over here. Like, no, it's literally, it's how I remember people.
Exactly, because it's always like a personality trait that they have.
Yeah.
And it's never like being mean to them.
No, it is never even like a mean nickname. I am one of the worst people when it comes to like remembering faces and names. Like, I will not remember your name. Like, I'm so sorry, but like, I won't. I literally forgot your name last night. It helps me because like if we're talking about Sam, if we're talking about a guy named Sam, but he likes ham, I'm obviously gonna gonna call him Ham. Ham. That is Sam who likes ham.
I was like, you want some green eggs and ham while you're at it? I love our code names for people. It's my favorite.
I do too. It really helps me when like we tell stories about like, oh, this is what happened in my day today. Ham said this. I'm like, Ham. I know Ham.
I tell you more about my day than anyone else. I literally live with 3 other people and I talk to you more. You probably know the most about what's going on in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel honored. Same with you. But since I live alone,
yeah,
I really don't have anyone to talk to anyways.
Are you guys going to collab for some type of merch or product?
Ooh.
If you watch Lauren's video, you know that we send each other hour-long Snapchat videos every day, and we always like joke around that it's our podcast.
And because I listen to her like you're my podcast.
Yeah. Do you know that TikTok sound?
I love these.
A fun fact about me is I know TikTok sounds, but I can't recreate them. I can never come up with them like on the spot. There's this one that's like 2 girls are like talking and having a conversation, and they think they're so funny, and they're like, we should start a podcast.
I've never heard that.
Really? Oh.
No. I would so be down.
How are we gonna start a podcast when I can't talk?
No. When we glitch.
We call it glitch.
I'm glitching. I honestly would be so down. I feel like people always ask me about podcasts. Are you gonna make a podcast? And I don't think I would be able to do it alone.
Yeah, because like who would you talk to?
Exactly. Who would I talk to?
I guess we do have conversations with ourselves to the camera. But we're talking to you. I feel like a podcast is different.
It is different. It's a different vibe. We were talking about this a little earlier, like podcasts are
like,
for more. I know. It's for more of like a mature audience. So I feel like more mature content would go onto the podcast.
Because we're both like, you're 23, I'm 21.
Yeah.
You're almost 24.
That's weird. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm like me making fun of your age.
If I was doing a podcast, like I would definitely have a glass of wine with podcast.
Love it.
You know what I mean?
Shot of tequila.
Shot of tequila to start it off with a cheers. Oh, wait. We always do a cheers.
Okay, so we have this thing. We're literally coming up with content for our podcast.
I know, but it's not even here.
Did we answer that question though?
I think so, yeah. Comment down below if you want us to do a podcast.
Well, we have no merch or products coming out. That would be fun.
That would be fun to do like a joint like
Rob.
Yeah.
Like we'll brainstorm.
Also, I'm not a beauty guru, so like don't come after me for my bad
People
makeup.
always assume I'm so good at makeup, and I'm like, I don't know anything. I love this question. Whenever I do Q&As, I always get asked a lot of Taylor Swift questions. If you're new here, big Swifties over here,
excited.
both of us. If you could only ask Taylor Swift one question, what would it be?
Stop it right now.
I struggle with this because I feel like mine would be a series. I would want her to go through and tell me what stories inspired each of her songs.
Yeah, that I literally was about not the exact same thing, but I would say like tell me, go down and tell me who you wrote the song about.
What did he do, sis? Like, tell me
Yeah,
more.
like I want more of the tea, like not like the publicity.
The publicity. You know what I love? I love being on that side of TikTok that's like, welcome to Pop Culture Universe at T. Are you on that?
No. I'm not even on Bones TikTok. No Bones Day.
I also would love to know what she did when she was hiding out, like in between Reputation and 1989.
That's such a good question.
And like you and Joe Alwyn just falling in love. I love the relationships I know nothing about.
I would want to go back to younger Taylor Swift and ask her question. Like not now, but like ask like baby Taylor, not baby, legit, but like first or second, first or second album, and like ask her question.
Do you know there's always that question of like, if you could meet one person dead or alive, who would it be? 100% Taylor Swift. 100%.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Stop.
I'm serious.
Wait, do you really like Edgar Allan Poe? I thought you were kidding.
No, well, I like one of his stories.
Yeah, I genuinely thought that was a joke. I didn't know you actually like Edgar Allan Poe.
No, Rachel also likes Edgar Allan Poe.
What started this Edgar Allan Poe conversation?
Well, mine started at the mere age of 13. So I never obviously read Edgar Allan Poe before this. I read it in like one of my English classes and it was kind of spooky.
Yeah,
but I'm like,
scary.
It's like a good spooky and it always like matched a vibe. I don't know what vibe it matched, but it did.
I always read them during like Halloween time, like and when I was in school.
Maybe yes, I think maybe I associate it with like a good time in my life, like because I think that fall is my favorite season, obviously, and so I'm like maybe that's why too.
Big Edgar Allan Poe stan over here, guys. Watch out.
The Telltale Heart.
Oh, I think I read that in high school.
You probably did. It's a short story by American writer Edgar Allan Poe. It is related by an unnamed narrator who endeavors to convince the reader of a narrator's sanity while simultaneously describing.
Maybe we shouldn't start a podcast.
Describing a murder of the narrator. Wasn't it like, it was like in the floorboard?
Yes.
He heard the sound of the heart in the floorboard.
Yes. I remember my teacher was like, do you notice the symbolism that this apple is red? That stands for blood. And I was like, I just thought apples were red. Is there an Edgar Allan Poe side of TikTok? Because maybe you need to talk it into your phone more to get there.
Edgar Allan Poe. I feel like there's like a support group. I'm part of the Zillennial Facebook group.
I think I'm also a Zillennial. Because I was
No, you definitely are.
Why does Edgar Allan Poe give me spooky Shakespeare vibes?
No, literally, it's the spooky Shakespeare.
Romeo and Juliet was a horror.
Edgar Allan Poe would have been all over it.
Taylor Swift would have been all over that in Love Story. The way I can connect anything to Taylor Swift. Are you ready for this question? How did you get into vlogging? I love your story.
I started vlogging to kind of do like a video log of my life. And like I wanted to see like, you know, me going to college and me rushing and finding like all of like my college friends. Because I always got told like some of like your best friends you can find in college. Because like I had a really hard time like in high school and stuff. Not like making friends, but I guess like just...
Well, you were the new kid too. You were only there for 2 years.
Yeah, I was always like the new kid. Like I didn't grow up with like anybody like in school because I was homeschooled a lot of my life. I did it for me because I've always wanted to do YouTube more and more like as I got older. I let people's opinions determine what I was doing with my life at that point, and I was like, oh, they can't know. But once I moved to college, I was like, I don't care about anyone else's opinions. Like their opinions don't pay my bills, and it's like I should really focus in on myself, and that's really what kind of...
I just thought of the one difference that we have. You tell people that you do YouTube, I pretend like I don't.
That's
the biggest difference. That for sure is our biggest difference.
That is.
I hide it from people. I started YouTube when I was in high school. Well, I was 13, so I was in high school when I did YouTube. So I got made fun of pretty badly for it. And not that you haven't.
Oh,
it was very like every single day I got picked on and like teased about it. So I really avoid talking about it because of that trauma. Oh yeah, I dropped that. Sorry. We both sorry.
How about Keegan almost got hit by a car last night and said sorry to it? This car almost just hit you and you're like, I'm sorry.
Apologizing is a huge personality trait of mine. You could punch me and I would say, I'm so sorry, I'm in the way of your fist. My head in the way of your fist, I'm sorry. You could delete my presets and I'd apologize.
Stop it! Y'all, I lost my presets and I'm really sad. It honestly is still a deep and dark time in my life.
People just don't understand like the little things that, like when you work so hard on something, everyone has their own things that mean something to them. Someone could like have a football collection of like signed footballs and one of them gets ruined and everyone's like, oh, that's okay, they're allowed to be upset. But you're not allowed to be upset about that preset?
Right, because it's online. I can't be upset with anything online.
I have recently, I sent you a Snapchat video just complaining about this. I've been in a phase of my life where I'm like, why can't we just let people like things?
Right.
Like people can't, Hello?
I've been
glitching. Like, why can't we just let people have interests whether they're different than ours? Like, why is it annoying, embarrassing, like stupid if it's not the same thing as ours?
I've always been made fun of for things I've liked, like Edgar Allan Poe.
Did I make fun of you?
No.
I just thought it was funny. I didn't mean to make fun of you. I was making fun of you.
I was making a joke.
It was so unexpected. Me apologizing again.
It's like one of my secret things. Like, I never really tell people, but now I guess I've told like the whole internet.
My secret... Your eyelashes more important. Oh, what just happened?
This is my kitty L. The baby L.
What does she want?
I'm not vibing with these eyelashes. Don't touch your eye, don't touch your eye.
No, I think a piece of her fuzz like flew into my eye. That's why I was touching it. So I'm allergic to cats, but she's worth it. My eyes have been getting a little bloodshot recently. A good mom. Good mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids, who never stops. It was my phone that fell. Of course it was. I dropped my phone, I lose my phone. Oh, how do we get into vlogging? Oh, you said yours, right?
Yeah, I said...
So when I first started doing YouTube videos, I didn't vlog because that wasn't a thing back then. Like 2013, the YouTube space has really changed since that time. I did like beauty guru videos.
Okay, you did.
When I was younger, I didn't really have a ton of friends because I just moved schools. Kind of a very similar situation. And so I had a lot of free time on my hands. And so I was like, I'll just start doing YouTube videos. Didn't tell anyone. Literally filmed on my iPhone 5. I was like whispering in my video so my parents wouldn't hear it.
No way, not even your parents.
No, remember I didn't tell my dad
for
years. But I started vlogging when I went to college. Maybe like my senior year of high school is when I started. But when I moved to college, I was like, this is like the kind of content that I like watching. I think that I want to make it.
I feel like there's a whole stick bug on my eyeball.
A stick bug? You mean like a clump?
No, a stick bug.
What's a stick bug?
Oh my god.
What?
You don't know what a stick bug is?
No. Is it like an actual bug?
It's a bug.
We don't really have like a lot of bugs where I live, like flies. Edgar Allan Poe. Why is Edgar Allan Poe scary looking? Edgar Allan Poe is the sponsor of today's video. Thank you to Edgar Allan Poe for sponsoring.
What was I looking at?
Stick bugs.
Stick bugs.
I love how we can literally talk about nothing and just
it's a stick. It's a stick bug.
I've never seen
It's like a legit insect.
You know what it looks like? The praying mantises.
Tell me that this doesn't look like my eyelash. I put the other one. Did I lose the...
Is it in there? Oh, no. Did you just take it off?
Yes.
Okay, let's look around for it.
No, I have these up here that I just realized that I took off last night.
This might be our last question. This video is pretty long.
I'm excited.
We're not done getting ready.
I always tell her, I'm like, you need to make longer videos because I like watching it.
I love watching your videos. We've talked about this before where like we'll binge each other's videos. Like we might miss them and then one day we'll sit down and just watch them.
Yeah, and that's like when like the influx of comments also comes.
Yeah, exactly.
These eyelashes got good luck from last night.
They're your lucky eyelashes.
We didn't get hit by the car. I'm gonna frame them.
Our guardian angel eyelashes.
Not the stick bug.
The way I just laughed, I just Normally my laugh is like just like a wheeze. Have you ever done that thing where like you lay like this and then you push on? Have you ever heard of that?
Yes.
Mine, it goes like it's just a wheeze.
It doesn't.
Okay, ready for this question?
I'm ready.
Sorry, last question. Favorite thing about each other?
Wait. Okay, hold on. You have to go first. I'm putting on my eyelash.
I wanted to choose this question so I could tell you my favorite thing about you.
Stop it right now.
My favorite thing about you is your generosity and the way that you just so openly support people in a space where you could easily put people down. You have a mindset for everything in life that there's enough success and enough room for everyone, and I don't think enough people feel that way. And I think it's
I wish I could give you my full attention, but it's not drawing on my eye.
No, I was like, this is a bad time. Like, she's a little busy right now.
A little busy. Oh my god.
Like, I hope you realize like how rare that is, especially like, not saying that there's like YouTubers that push each other down, that's not what I'm saying, but just like being like the empowering woman, like women supporting women, like is just something that is not as common nowadays, you know?
Am I drying my eyelash from my tears? We never will know. We never will know.
I want that on a t-shirt.
Literally, I need that. Oh,
new merch.
New merch, our merch. That is literally so sweet.
I mean it, genuinely. Like, you deserve every ounce of success. Like, I keep, like, the entire time that I'm here, just, like, seeing your apartment, seeing, like, the way that you live, like, living your life, Weekend Life of Norris.
Weekend Life.
Through Keegan Acton. Like, it just makes me so happy just seeing all of your success because genuinely, like, I'm gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry.
I just think that you deserve it. You know what I mean? From the bottom of my heart, like the person that you are, you're the person that deserves everything that you have and more.
Keegan.
I'm getting goosebumps from myself.
Oh my god. I feel like, oh my god. Okay. Okay, hold on.
I'm like, no pressure to say something nice about me.
No,
I'm kidding.
Time out. Okay, so we made a pact where anytime we got a drink through this weekend, we would make a toast.
Which we kind of fell off towards the end last night.
We kind of fell off.
But we didn't get them together.
Exactly. So we were like, every time we get a drink, we're going to make a toast and we're just going to like flip-flop. Last night we made a toast with our sandwiches, okay? That was a good one. That would be my favorite toast. But I don't even remember the first toast that you gave, but it was so deep.
I said to genuine friendship.
No, that was not the first one.
Is that not the first one?
No, that was the second one. What was the first one?
I don't remember what it was, but I remember we were both like, wow.
It was deep.
I forgot it.
One was genuine friendship, and I liked that, but it was after.
It was better than genuine friendship.
It was better?
It's better than drugs, Jeremy. It's genuine.
It doesn't matter. Wait, what was I even saying? I just glitched.
That needs to be our podcast. If we ever make one.
Yes, I'm glitching.
I just glitched. Oh.
I just glitched.
I'm glitching or I just glitched. We need to trademark.
We really do before someone else. Literally make a whole website. Do podcasts have websites?
We can ask our managers about this.
Okay, yeah. Please put me on a call with your manager. I've always wanted to hear his voice. She makes the best toast, and it literally could just be like 3 words, but you're like, such a good toast. This isn't my favorite thing about you. Like, it's not.
That wasn't. Did that look like I was judging you?
No.
Oh, I'm like this, and I was like, okay, never mind. I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh no.
I'm glitching. I thought that I like just offended you.
No.
And I was like, you're saying nice things about me, and I was like, did I just hurt her feelings?
No, I'm trying to remember where I was going with this and why I was bringing up the toast.
Like, why do you like me so much?
My favorite thing about you, there's so many things.
I feel the same way. It was hard picking just one.
Yeah, like it's hard to pick just one, but I think one, Alexa play What Makes You Beautiful from like One Direction, because like you are so talented and deserving and beautiful, but you don't see it the way that other people see you.
Do you see me crying right now? Do you see the tears? Do you see the tears?
I'm gonna start crying.
I just finished my makeup.
Like literally, you're such like a beautiful girl, but like you don't see yourself, like I'm sure you're like, yes I am like pretty, but like, you don't see yourself the way that other people see you. That's like one of my favorite things about you, is because like, obviously you're not letting it get to your head. Like you're just so, what's the opposite of cocky?
Humble?
You're very humble.
I'm humble.
Here. you're very humble, but you don't try to be humble. Like, it's just automatic. You not telling people that you're a YouTuber.
But that doesn't make you cocky at all. That makes you confident about, like, your job.
No, right. But just, like, example for you, like, you don't see, like, this is amazing. Like, how you're, like, Lauren, this is so rare, blah, blah, literally the same thing. You don't see how amazing you are and, like, how you've literally grown this yourself. Like, last night when that person took the photo of you and I'm like, Keegan, you're literally beautiful. Like, someone called Vogue and you're like, yeah, it was a pretty good picture. I'm like, no, it's okay to say you're the main character.
I was very proud of that photo.
That photo's a good photo.
Someone took a photo of me last night and I go, can I see it? And I was like, can I take a photo of that photo? I was like, that was so good
photo.
That was probably the best photo I think I've ever taken in my entire life.
Literally the whole night, I was like, you literally are the main character.
No, that's what I thought about you though. Also, thank you. That was probably the nicest thing that anyone's ever said to me.
Literally same.
The way that we are sober right now too. Like, this isn't even like us being like, I love you drunk. This is us being, I love you sober.
The true one. Me when I still haven't put on my second eyelash.
Ah!
What is that? Oh, is it for your lips?
Mm-hmm. I like it because it like...
Someone totally just
wiped out.
Could be me.
Could be me.
Actually could be me.
Have I fallen yet?
No, I was about to say we haven't fallen.
Because I am the klutz. I don't want to go.
Like, Keegan, I'm literally gonna cry.
I will transfer to Bama.
Wait,
for my last semester?
Like you said, I think maybe it was in my video. You were like, sometimes people, like I get tired of people.
Yeah.
Literally, I feel the same exact way. About, not you.
No.
But like, about like other people. Like, you know, just sometimes.
It's like we've been around each other pretty much every second besides your one class.
Yeah, I had one class that I had to leave her and I felt like an egg.
No, I felt weird like staying in your apartment.
Oh my god, no, baby L.
You always thinking I'm the villain.
Am I the villain? I don't think I'm the villain.
No, that's gonna be, am I the villain? I think I'm the villain.
I think I'm the villain.
There's not a lot of people that I could spend, we're gonna be together 5 days around and not get on my nerves.
Yeah, literally same.
I have very low tolerance for people and, are you okay?
There's something in my hair.
Do you have help? Oh, it's your eyelash! It's an eyelash!
That's where it went!
I cannot wait to watch this back.
Where did the eyelash
It was literally in your hair.
I felt it and I'm like, is this a stick?
Stick bug?
A stick bug?
We have so many inside jokes from this video. I love when like we have inside jokes with each other and I'm glad that we have inside like jokes with each other now.
Wait, who was the first we?
Them.
Oh, y'all.
The Holy Trinity, the two of us and you guys. I just glitched. But I need to have an I just glitched count.
How many times do you say it today?
Yeah. Do you know people like put tallies on their arms for how much they drink? We should put how many times we glitch.
Okay, deal.
My entire arm would just be covered.
That's what I was just thinking. I was like,
I don't know if that's gonna work. My short torso does not have the space. That's an inside joke.
Stop. That is a main difference between us.
Lauren has a really long torso and I have a really short torso.
Literally, I was trying on pants last night to go out and everything was like mid-rise when it was supposed to be high-rise. And she was like, yeah, that would come up to my rib cage.
Yeah, literally. The only difference is our genetics. We look so cute.
I know.
I love it. Thanks for watching this video. If you guys are not already subscribed to Lauren, I glitched.
I glitched it.
If you're not already subscribed to Lauren, what are you doing with your life?
Definitely go check out my channel and check out the first part of this if you haven't already. If you got through this video and you're still here,
we should have them comment something. I glitched. Comment I glitched.
Comment I glitched.
Comment I glitched.
Comment I glitched. I love it. That's so cute.
Our guest star, the main character.
Literally the main character.
We're just the side character. Subscribe to Lauren if you're not already. I love you guys so much and I'll see you in my next video.
Bye.